Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Nort, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be discussing about the possibility of seeing a new map expansion being introduced into GTA 5 and GTA Online in the future. And I'm pretty sure the majority of you guys who are watching this video have at least heard something to do with a map expansion coming to GTA Online, whether it had been from a leak, whether it had been from a video, or whether it had been just from some information which Take-Two and Rockstar Games have provided in quotes, just at least some reference to hope that we could be seeing a map expansion to GTA 5 in the future. But get this, the idea of a map expansion isn't ludicrous at all. We have done some hard research into taking a look as to whether having a map expansion being introduced into GTA Online is really something we can expect, or whether a map expansion is going to come at all. We decided to do some research, and when I say we, I spoke to a friend of mine as well, who also makes GTA 5 videos, and we did some research about this over the past few days, and we found some pretty good evidence which can at least sway our minds into thinking we're going to be seeing a map expansion in the future, and how big this map expansion will be. So to start things off, I'm going to lay the foundations down by saying this. Take-Two Interactive, the parent company of Rockstar Games, the owners of GTA 5 and many other amazing titles, have come out with a quote just a few months ago that they will be attending E3, which is the largest gaming conference, and revealing a big secret. Quote for quote, big reveal, their next big title. And unfortunately, that's all the information we have got from Take-Two Interactive that was published by them. We've also got some information from them another year ago or so, in which they had mentioned they're working on a AAA title, and that this AAA title will be released in 2016, or at least announced in 2016. This will narrow down exactly what the big reveal will be from Rockstar Games. So we have a few choices here. If you guys don't know what a AAA title is, it's essentially the big games, the ones which make the #1 marker, the ones everyone's heard of. Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto. We've also got Call of Duty, FIFA, going into other franchises under different companies. Just think of the biggest gaming titles. They're AAA titles. Now, the ones under Take-Two Interactive are mainly known as Red Dead Redemption. We've also got Grand Theft Auto. Maybe Mafia will be in it as well, but we've already got an announcement for that. Maybe other games as well, but the main ones are basically Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto. They've also confirmed that these two franchises are permanent. They're not going to be ending them anytime soon, so at some point we will be seeing an announcement for each game. But something which has just crossed my mind is one huge leak which we have recently just got from a YouTube channel known as XXII. Now, if you guys haven't gone to check out this guy's channel, I will leave a link to it in the description below. This YouTube channel is a huge mystery, and I'll explain why now. So if you guys go over to his YouTube channel, you'll probably see a few videos, those of which will have black thumbnails or will just have random cryptic messages for the title, but the majority of you guys won't see the entire story about this guy's YouTube channel. You won't see how long it's been around for, you won't really see exactly how many views each video had before me and a few friends decided to cover this guy's channel, because this guy had been publishing leaks of what appears to be a brand new GTA 5 map expansion on his YouTube channel months in advance before anyone even heard of him. In fact, when I discovered his channel, he had 62 subscribers, and some of his oldest videos from about 4 months ago had about 3 or 4 views, which is mind-blowing. And the fact that these videos appear to be leaks of what appears to be a new map expansion as well is also just as mind-blowing. Now, I've seen a few friends of mine trying to debunk this, but they could never really get to the bottom of debunking this, because unfortunately there's no concrete evidence showing that his images and leaks are fake, which means we can only assume they are real until proven fake. Something else which is just as concrete on this guy's channel is that he uploaded gameplay of what looks like San Fierro in a much better spec, like something you would expect to see in Grand Theft Auto 5, yet alone maybe Grand Theft Auto 6. The graphics on it was so good. And if you guys don't know what San Fierro is, San Fierro was basically another city you could go to in GTA San Andreas, which is also based in the same place as GTA 5. San Andreas and San Andreas, same locations. However, unfortunately in GTA 5, we cannot go to San Fierro, which is based off San Francisco. You can go across the Golden Bridge. I'm sure loads of you guys have seen it. So having San Fierro as a map expansion wouldn't be too much of a ludicrous idea. And also, looking back at this guy's channel, I think we will have to take into account that the stuff this guy has uploaded really has blown my mind. And the reason why I say that is because he uploaded this stuff months in advance for absolutely no one to see. And why would anyone want to go through that much effort of faking an image to show no one for months? He made about 30 videos or so for no one to see. When I discovered his channel, like I said, he had 62 subscribers. Some of his oldest videos had 3 or 4 views. And it's just crazy. Why would anyone go through that much effort to fake something for no attention at all? If you wanted to fake something, you would want to trick everyone the moment you release it, and this guy hasn't done it. He's sat there, he's been uploading these leaks, so that leads me to believe that a lot of them are legitimate. But like I said, we have to take everything with a grain of salt. And for that very reason, I didn't want to just sit there in my chair and think whether it's real, whether it's fake, whether anything is going to happen at all, and whether this guy is just tricking us. I didn't want to just keep that mindset going. So I decided to take this to the next level, and I actually looked on the stock market of Take-Two Interactive, some of their predictions as well, and I came across something which is pretty mind-blowing, and I'll explain that now. I'm going to try and explain it in a very simple version and a simplified version. I also spoke to my friend Sam about this as well, and we came to a pretty cool conclusion about this, because it literally will allow you to predict how big of a plan Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive have right now. So going into the very basics and foundation of this theory, if we take a look at the stock market for Take-Two Interactive, you will see a variety of quotes from Wall Street investors, brokers, and many other firms telling you whether to invest in Take-Two Interactive or not. And I just want to quickly lay down the mind-blowing foundation, which not many people have thought about until now, is that the only people who know what Take-Two Interactive are planning for the future are going to be investors, Take-Two Interactive staff themselves, and also anyone else who needs to approve the game, government specialists, or anyone they need to send it to, any agencies. Anyway, it's all kept under NDA agreements, but the only people who could possibly know about what the game is doing are the people who have to know, the people who are investing their money, the people who are investing their time, the people who are working on the game, and the people who have to approve their games. So no matter what game they're working on, this is basically the circle of people who have to know about what game it is, when it's going to be released, and how well it's going to do. Using this information, I decided to look at stock market predictions for Take-Two Interactive, which is the parent company of Rockstar Games, who also own Grand Theft Auto 5. And the actual prediction for the stock increase for the next year is incredibly high. And this is something which I haven't seen for a very long time. I've always followed Take-Two Interactive stock because I have always been intrigued with their direction. I've never really bought into it, but I've just watched it because it shows how many investors are investing their money and how well the predictions for the company is going to be. And by using this, you can predict what they're going to do in the future, and this is exactly how and why you should watch it. So like I said beforehand, the people who are investing their money into Take-Two Interactive must know what they're doing. Unfortunately, they're signed under NDA agreements, but it doesn't mean they can't give out their recommendations, which is what a lot of investors have been doing on the internet. Now, this has come straight from Wall Street, analysts up at Wall Street who have been following Take-Two Interactive and have some sort of inside information, because some of them might be investing their money, have made their predictions. And this is where it says, quote for quote, on a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is a strong buy and 5 is a strong sell, has stock ranked at a 1.62, based on 11 broker recommendations. On the 11 analysts who have issued estimates, most of the bullish sees the stock reaching 48% within the next 12 months. What does this mean to you? So, although I just read out a bunch of numbers, the stock right now is around $35, and it's always been increasing ever so slightly because Take-Two Interactive is growing. However, this insane prediction of a 1.62 buy their stock now, it's almost at the top of stock to buy, almost as if confirms that whatever they're revealing at E3 is going to be huge. And the entire estimation of $48 from $35 throughout this entire year is pretty damn insane. I've never really seen a report with predictions this high, especially from investors who at least have some clue about what Take-Two Interactive are doing. So taking a look at this prediction, it gives us 3 options. It can either be A, a brand new IP, B, Red Dead Redemption 2 or 3, whichever one you guys want to call it, or C, an expansion onto Grand Theft Auto 5, going all the way back to the leaks we discussed at the start of the video. Now, the reason why I'm discussing Grand Theft Auto 5 is because this is one insane prediction, and whether these leaks are real or not, this prediction confirms that whatever Take-Two Interactive are doing is going to make them a lot of money, because in order for stock to go up, Take-Two Interactive must be making money and also being extremely successful at the time. And because Take-Two Interactive own Rockstar Games, who own Grand Theft Auto 5, whatever game they're going to release or announce at E3 has to make them a lot of money. So, like I said, this gives us three options, and I want you guys to decide in the comments which option you think it's going to be. So first off, it could be an expansion onto Grand Theft Auto 5. Recently, reports confirm the game has made over $3 billion and has sold over 60 million copies. 60 million copies. It is in pretty much the top 10 games sold, if not the top 5, and this is the most successful game Take-Two Interactive has ever made to date. B, it could be Red Dead Redemption 2 or 3, whichever one you guys want to call it. To date, it has sold 14 million copies, which is less than a third of however many copies Grand Theft Auto 5 has sold. Bearing that in mind, if we saw a new Red Dead Redemption game, we could expect around 20 to 25 million copies, judging that the game would sell a lot. Of course, if Rockstar Games made another revolutionary Red Dead Redemption, which attracted more eyes and more fans, they could break maybe the 30, or even if they're really good, 40 million mark, but that would be an extremely liberal prediction. Like I said, I don't think it will sell any more than 25 million copies, but it could, so that's just keeping that in mind. C, it could be a brand new IP, but all we know is whatever title they're announcing at E3 has to be a AAA title as confirmed by Rockstar Games in the past. So whatever AAA title it's going to be big and it's going to make a lot of money. Now, my bet is on a map expansion, but at the same time, I can see Red Dead Redemption 2 or 3, whichever one you guys want to call it, coming out in the future and being announced at E3. But I want to know your thoughts in the comments section below. Let me know what you guys think, and if you did enjoy this video, smack that like button and subscribe to my channel if you are new here so you won't miss out on any more Grand Theft Auto 5 content every single day. Anyway guys, my name is Nort, I hope you did enjoy, and I will catch you guys in the next video.